All right, we're back with Michael Angelo Perez, undefeated lightweight prospect from Newark, New Jersey, record of 13-0. He's fighting August 19th at the Paradise Theater in the Bronx against Miguel Rodriguez from upstate New York. I want to talk a little bit about where you're from. First off, where are you from?
From Newark, New Jersey. Grew up, born and raised in Newark, New Jersey.
What part of Newark?
Central Newark.
And tell me about it, for the people who haven't been there.
I mean, it's rough. It's tough. I mean, it's a lot of street life. You know what I mean? It's a lot of talent coming out of Newark, but they get caught up in the streets. So I mean, it's that kind of environment in Newark.
So your cousin's also a professional boxer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's 14-0 now.
14-0.
And he signed with Lou DiBella. Name is Alex Perez. He's a welterweight. Talk about your relationship with him.
I mean, he's my brother. You know what I mean? We were raised together. Baxter Terrace, projects that we grew up in. I mean, my father got locked up at the age of 11 when I was 11. So from that time, he was like a father figure to me. Alex was like a father figure to me. So you know what I mean? We was always together in the gym, in and out the gym.
Now your father, now he's involved in managing you, or?
Yeah, he's my manager now.
All right, Jesus, right?
Yeah, Jesus Perez.
So tell me a little bit about it. How did that affect you? As you were 11 years old when he got locked up?
Yeah, I was 11. I mean, it's the most critical time of my growing up years. He wasn't there, you know what I mean? Only through the phone. I speak to him a lot through the phone, but I mean, it's not the same as seeing him there. You know what I mean, physical form. But yeah, I mean, it was real tough. You know what I mean, tough on me, tough on my sisters, tough on my mother. Mostly my mother. You know what I mean, she had to take care of 3 on her own, working 2 jobs, hardly sleeping. So.
Talk about that the first moments you remember being a kid, where usually you wake up, you see your dad there, and all of a sudden now he's not there. And how long was he gone for?
He was incarcerated for 7 years. He did 7 years.
And tell me about what was like the first time you just realized, hey, he's not here right now.
I mean, at first it was tough, of course. You know what I mean? It's something you're not used to. You always see your father always there for you, for your mom. You know what I mean? For your sisters, for the whole family. You know what I mean? Great dad. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, he got locked up, so he had to pay the price of what he did. And I mean, we just had to live with it. You know what I mean? Adapt to the situation, and that's what we did.
You mind saying what he did?
He got selling drugs.
Mm-hmm. So tell me about now. He's out. Of course, he's involved in your career. How is your relationship with him now?
Oh, we got a good relationship. Real good relationship. We keep the business on the side and the father and son thing on another. When it's business time, it's business time. When it's when it's son and father time, and son is and father time. So good relationship.
So your cousin, they call him the Brick City Bullet.
Brick City Bullet.
He has an interesting story about why they call him that. Why don't you tell me about it?
I mean, we grew up in tough neighborhood, you know what I mean? Streets, gangs, and all type of stuff. So it's real tough for us, but we made it out. We're on the right track now. You know what I mean? I'm signed to Golden Boys, signed to develop.
His career was actually sidelined. I think it was after his first or second fight he was shot.
Yeah, I was, he was stabbed first.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was about to turn pro, or something like that, and then he got sidetracked, he got stabbed. Lung collapse and all that stuff, so he was out for a while. Then he turned pro, and he got shot, I believe. Yeah, he got shot. I was 14. This happened in 2004. It was just old time, some nonsense, you know what I mean? How it always happens. He was walking home. His sister was was going to homecoming or something like that to dance, and we was trying to rush into the house, and the guy was waiting for Alex in the projects out in the street, and when we was trying to walk into the building, he just let loose like about 8 shots. Thank God I didn't get hit. Alex pushed me to the side and he ran the opposite way so the guy could concentrate on him. And I ran towards the building and he ran the opposite way. Then we met up after the guy stopped shooting. And we went upstairs. He asked me if I was shot. I said no. I asked him if he was shot. He said yeah. That he was hit. And took off his shirt. Everything. His shirt was real bloody. I was only 14 at the time. Everybody in the house was screaming, you know what I mean, reacting to what happened. And I managed to stay calm and act like more of a older person that would, you know what I mean, that would do. I told him lay down and I put a pillow on his head like if I knew what I was doing. But I mean, I was young at the time, and I told him relax. I put pressure on his wound. He got shot twice. I put pressure on his wound, on his chest. And I mean, the cops came from there and took over. But yeah, it was crazy.
Did you think he would die?
At the time, I mean, I was really just shooken up from the shots and what happened and stuff. I wasn't really thinking on that. I mean, I was just, it must have been God or something, because I really didn't know what I was doing. It just came to my mind, just put pressure on the wound and keep his head elevated and tell him to relax and stuff until the ambulance came. Everybody in the house was all hysterical, screaming and stuff like that, and I still calm and took care of him. No, I wasn't thinking about his death or nothing like that. I was just real shooken up. I mean, I remember I was shooken up, I was shaking and stuff like that, but I was real shooken up on what happened.
All right, cool.